Right, and we still, 3 left. And Troy in the ring.
3 fights left. And at an Evolution fight card, the last 3 fights are all so tough that they're all 3 going to be the co-main events of the evening. So everybody at home, get pumped up, and everybody here at Clovis, get excited, because we've got the main events of the evening right now. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This young man stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. She weighed in at 125 pounds. She's from Denver, Colorado. She represents Ground Zero MMA. It's the Pepper. Let's welcome Cayenne Hampton.
Cayenne Pepper. She said she's the pepper and she's the fire and she's going to bring it. Heather Hurricane said she's the hurricane. She's going to put out that fire. We're going to see it tonight. We're going to find out.
Those are quotes from the press conference yesterday. In case you missed that, ladies and gentlemen.
Hit her with the right.
I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. Cayenne Hampton, a very tough competitor inside and outside of the cage. She's also a professional bull rider, actually a 2005 women's professional bull ride champion and bareback bronc riding. And Hurricane Heather Jo Clark definitely no slouch herself. And she told me she earned her nickname from her father. She's always been full of energy and plans to show the crowd that energy tonight as she faces off against the Pepper. Cayenne Hampton.
Cayenne the Pepper Hampton. You know what? I'm looking at her before. I don't know if this is a before and after picture that they got in the program here, but it's like 2 totally different people here.
It does. But you know what? Hey,
She looks like she's ready to go.
She's 30 years old and stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. She weighed in at 125 pounds. Her hometown is Los Angeles, California, representing Jackson's Winklejohns MMA. Let's give a huge welcome to Hurricane Heather Clark.
oh my goodness. OMG. I'm getting pumped up. We got the Rocky music.
Eye of the Tiger. You can't go wrong there.
We got the Pepper jumping around the ring. She's ready to go. And we are waiting on Hurricane Heather. Look at her.
She's blowing it.
What, you got a crush on her?
All right, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. We have Hampton coming in 1 and 2 at 5'7", 125 pounds, and her fighting style is, I love it, tough cowgirl. Facing off against Jo Clark, Heather Jo Clark, 0-1. She's 5'6" inches tall, also weighing at 125 pounds, and with a jiu-jitsu background. So we're looking forward to this face-off of this matchup because these 2 women are ready to go. Sal touched on earlier, they had some fun words with their nicknames in the press conference yesterday evening.
Wow. I mean, what are we to expect today? I mean, we've seen some great women mixed martial arts fights. One of the 3 co-main events here. Look, we get the thumbs up from the Pepper. She's ready. And I guess, at the we just at the foot of the cage? Yeah, let's get this started.
Hurricane Heather also told me she has a BA in performing arts, and she's ready to put on a show for everybody tonight. So, she's not only a fighter, but definitely focused on her education as well.
She's a photographer also.
Wow.
All right, well, here we go. We got the
Hurricane versus the Pepper.
Hurricane versus the Pepper. We got the stare down a little bit, and they're coming out. We got to touch the gloves, and it's showtime. Round 1. Here we go.
Wow.
By Heather.
Both girls coming out with heavy leather. Looks like Heather Jo Clark looking for the takedown against the cowgirl.
Now, I'm not too familiar with the cowgirl style of fighting.
She just bucked her off right there. It's a crazy ride.
Okay, it's a crazy ride. Fellas, if you're watching, it's a crazy ride.
And
or ladies.
I touched on Cayenne being a bull rider, but I have to mention, Heather Jo Clark also played hockey against some 200-pounders as she grew up at 125 pounds herself. So she's definitely ready to hang in there with some big people.
Oh, look at that. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Nothing but hits to the face. Yeah, hammer fist. Look at this. And it's not, this is cowgirl style.
That's
if you didn't know, now you know.
That's just like straight up, like you mess with my man, I'm going to beat you down.
Have you ever seen Urban Cowboy? This is Urban Cowboy at its finest. This is where it comes from.
This is pure cowboy way, man. That's Pepper Lewis out there.
Heather did a good job by controlling her. She's got the high guard shooting for an armbar right now. And she did really good by grabbing her arm and pulling her in to control her, take that momentum. I keep talking about momentum. The more and more you let them keep coming forward, the more and more that they can get a reference off it. She's shooting for a triangle right now. But Pepper's doing good on stacking her up.
Stacking her, smashing her up.
She's going for an armbar. She's shooting for another armbar.
But there she goes again. She's pulling it out.
Pepper doing a good job at keeping Heather Jo Clark's hips squared up. Uh-oh, they're sneaking out now. Oh, there's a tap to Pepper.
And taps out.
Did she tap?
Yep, she cage walked in. She got it.
Heather Jo Clark victorious via armbar in this fight. Wow.
Well, the Hurricane out of Albuquerque, New Mexico,
doing work against Cayenne Pepper Hampton.
When she fought tonight, she was Diego Brandao. That is her fiance, and they both fought on the same card tonight. They both come out with good victories, one with the armbar, one with the knockout. And so this is a great...
Heather is known for her kickboxing. Diego was known for his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And they switch positions.
Interesting.
54 seconds. Let's give it up for Hurricane Heather.
The official announcement. And there's your winner. Now you talked about being somebody's fiance.
Diego Brandao, the Brazilian that got that.
Heather Hurricane Clark, y'all.
I got a question about that.
Great job. You guys exchanged. You guys said you guys are, no love lost there. She said she was going to bring it. Pepper, she's a bull rider. She brought it. You weathered the storm. Good armbar. What do you guys say about the fight?
This is my second fight. I've never been on the ground. My first fight I did it. So I just was waiting for that. I was being patient. I know Diego has gone over and over with me. Just take your time. So I've just taken a few punches, but just really paying attention and knowing, waiting for that time. And I took it.
You got anybody and sponsors, coaches, people in California you want to thank?
My sponsors, Ready Ice, Vega, obviously my teammates, Jackson Winklejohn, everybody that's here, thank you so much for coming. My boyfriend Diego, my dad, my brother who's here, thank you guys so much, just the fans, for being here, supporting us. All my teammates, Julie Kedzie, I've taken a few punches from her and she's giving me my confidence, so thank you, Jules.
All right, y'all. Heather Hurricane Clark.